Hello all my guitar-seeking friends out there, this is Robert Cray, and today we're going to talk a little bit about the magic of the blues. Basically, there is something special about the blues because it obeys different rules, different theory than our classically oriented or classically influenced music. Basically, the blues does not come from Europe, but it comes from Africa, and it has its own way of going about music. So, if you are like me and you study jazz, for example, or anything that came from the blues, such as rock, you definitely will want to check on the blues. Even if you just play jazz, the blues is a very important aspect of jazz, and it gives you this nice twang, this nice substance to bring to your jazz playing that's going to make things a lot more authentic. For example, in a jazz situation, if you're going to play over a major chord, you are told to approach the major third. But if you do it from chromatically below, actually that comes from the blues. So that's something that you can use, and even the bending, that's a jazz phrasing that comes from the blues. But I myself have a story to tell you. I used to listen to the blues when I was maybe 12, 13 years old, and then I thought that I had it. Once I figured the pentatonic scale, I thought I had understood it all. And I just let go from the blues, and I started checking more complicated stuff. And then I studied jazz for many years, 10 to 15 years, but I was only checking out the theory behind jazz, just approaching the chord tones. And for some reason, that never seemed to be enough. I was playing jazz, but I always sounded stiff and theoretical. Until later, much later, after I had graduated with a master's degree in jazz music, is that I came back to the blues and I found a great deal of substance that embellished my jazz playing. So I'll leave you with a great little tip to use the blues scale. You can actually use over a 2-5-1, where normally you would be taught to think about the chord tones of each chord, like this, saying D major. You got E minor, A7, D major. You would normally be taught to use the chord tones like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And instead of doing that, you can actually use the blues scale over all of it, like this. So that's the tip for today. I hope you enjoyed that. Play the blues, and see you next time.